So I just stumbled upon this new GPU native SQL engine called Sirius, and it's like instantly has my attention.
Oh, really? What's so special about it? Sounds intriguing already.
Okay, so get this. It plugs right into existing databases like DuckDB without needing any major changes or rewrites.
No way, that's wild. So how does it manage that seamless integration?
It uses this standard query format called Substrate. Like, can you imagine just plug and play?
That's really interesting because traditional SQL engines are usually such a hassle to integrate.
Exactly. And here's what's even crazier. Sirius reportedly achieves around a 10x speedup over existing CPU engines.
Wait, seriously? A tenfold increase? How is that even possible?
Right? It's designed specifically for workloads like ETL and interactive analytics, super optimized for GPUs.
Wow, that gives me chills. It sounds like a game changer for data processing.
Totally. Plus, it's not just fast. As far as I read, it also keeps costs reasonable at the same hardware rental.
That's key. So they're basically making high-performance analytics accessible to more users.
Exactly. So they recommend building it with at least 16 vCPUs, which isn't too crazy.
But they have these dependencies for installation. What's the easiest way to get Sirius up and running?
Well, you can use an AWS image with everything pre-installed. It's super convenient.
That's smart. AWS makes it so easy, especially if you want to try it out quickly.
Absolutely. But if not, they also offer a Docker image, though there are a few caveats in setup.
Oh, you mean issues with drivers or stuff like that? Those can be tricky.
Yeah, it can throw errors if the NVIDIA driver isn't installed correctly. Classic pain point.
Right, NVIDIA's ecosystem can be a bit finicky. But what about actual performance tests? Any results yet?
Yes, they ran TPCH benchmarks and found amazing results, like crazy performance optimizations.
I can only imagine how useful that is for businesses needing rapid data insights.
For sure, but they're still addressing limitations like handling larger datasets that fit in GPU memory.
Ah, interesting. So they're still actively developing to overcome those data limits.
Exactly. They're planning features for multi-GPU execution and disk spilling, huge steps forward.
That's the kind of forward-thinking approach that keeps innovation alive.
Totally. And they're working on supporting more data types and advanced SQL operators too.
Oh, nice. Those improvements could make it even more versatile for data analysts.
Right? And speaking of SQL, did you catch the user interface for running queries?
You mean how it's run through DuckDB's CLI? That's a neat integration touch.
Exactly. Just call GPU processing with your SQL query, and you're off to the races.
I love how straightforward that sounds. It keeps complexity at bay while offering power.
And they even provide a Python API for those who want to code it out. Super flexible.
Python API accessibility is perfect. That's where a lot of data folks are these days.
For sure. And then they have a built-in correctness test to compare results with DuckDB just to ensure it works.
Great. That's a critical feature. A lot of projects overlook validation while developing.
Right? They seriously seem to have their bases covered. But as always, challenges persist.
Of course, but that's the nature of development. It's all about iterating and improving.
Absolutely. I'm excited about where Sirius is headed. Lots of potential for data analytics.
Yeah. Just think about how much faster businesses could get critical insights.
Exactly. It's like unlocking a whole new level of efficiency for data operations.
So what's the final takeaway here? What should we be watching for with Sirius?
I think it's all about its potential to transform analytics with speed and accessibility.
And how they plan to evolve and address those current limitations. It's a journey worth following.
For sure. The future looks bright for Sirius users, and I can't wait to see its growth.
Agreed. I'll definitely keep an eye on its developments. This whole thing is just so thrilling.